Hi there, welcome to the Purple House. Peter and Grada here. For those of you who are new to our channel, we have operated the Purple House Wellness Center for 25 years, and each one, we've seen over 20,000 clients with all kinds of problems since the year 2000. And today we want to just remind you that Peter is running a masterclass on Sunday here at our premises, where he's going to share lots of information that's lost on people in today's world. And for instance, it's winter time in Tasmania, and many of our clients have aches and pains, stiffness, they can't get out of bed, they have tummy problems, and everything gets worse in the winter. And statistics even show that many more people die during the winter than in any other time of the year. So we chose the shortest day of the year, the solstice day, to invite you to come to Peter's workshop, which runs Sunday, I'm confusing. Sunday, 9:30 to 12:30 in our beautiful premises in our amazing teaching room. And the first 5 people who enroll will get a little finger prick, and Peter's going to look at 1 drop of your blood under the microscope, so you get to see your own red blood cells, your white cells.
No, I'll put it up on the big screen.
A big TV. And he will explain exactly what's going on in your body, because when you go to the medical world and the doctors, who are supportive, don't get me wrong, but they are trained to look only for disease, right? And so it's a watch and wait game, whereas we look at ways to keep you healthy. And so there's really a big gap between the two worlds. And Peter has stood in that gap for many years, for decades now. Before he did this work, before we had the wellness center, he worked as a nurse for 25 years as well. So he has in-depth knowledge of how your medication works and the effect it has on the body. So he's a really fantastic all-rounder. And before I finish, and now Pete wants to put in his bit, Peter knows exactly what he's looking for when he looks at the cells of your body, because ultimately you're nothing more than an island of 50 trillion cells. They all have to work well together. And if your cells are keeling over, you're keeling over, it doesn't matter what sort of drugs you're on, that's only going to escalate your demise. So we're here because we love people, we love humans. Also, I want to say we walk the talk. So Pete is 68, and every year when he goes to the optometrist for his eyes improve. They don't get better. They don't get worse, sorry. Every year he needs new glasses. Because his eyes...
Couple of clicks better each,
they're
the last 2 times
I've
been.
And Pete he can work as much as his sons, right, or half his age. He's super, super strong. He can keep going, jump out of bed every day. He doesn't really have an ache or in pain. He just keeps going, so he walks the talk.
I had a guy come to me, he was 10 years younger than me, and he said, I guess I can expect a few aches and pains, I'm getting old.
He was 58.
I said, don't be silly. He had been to the doctor because he felt shocking. He was grey, and his skin was grey. He didn't have any energy, even though he was sleeping all right during the night and things. And I looked at his live and dried blood, did some other tests, and found out he was totally out of balance in a few areas where his cells make energy. Now, as Grada said, we're made up of 50 trillion cells, and each one of those have little powerhouses in them called mitochondria, and each powerhouse makes energy for the cell. And they just weren't getting the things into them to make the energy properly. And his cells weren't working, and so he wasn't working. But if our cells work properly, we work properly. That's the bottom line.
So then with David, Peter's client, Pete explained everything. He does this during a full health audit. Caleb does it as well. So you get to see your own blood, which is what Peter's going to show you on Sunday. And David, when he saw everything, he said, oh, now it makes sense. So something clicked in him. And then he just had to make a few little changes to his diet, lifestyle, and a few supplements, but nothing huge, nothing. It's more like a tweaking. And within 2 months, he had all his energy back. His color was good, and he lost 8 kilos.
Often it works quicker than that too for people. Right. After 3 weeks, they're saying they feel heaps better.
Yeah.
And,
so Peter,
one of the main issues with people is their gut isn't working properly. And on Sunday, I'm going to explain how you can get your gut going properly, so you receive the nutrients that your body needs to make good cells with, and so they work properly and get the energy that they need to work properly.
Even if you've had gut issues for decades, it doesn't actually matter, because it's more natural for your body to be healthy than to be sick. So when you tweak it and you have the right answers, you'd be surprised how quickly people recover.
Statistics tell us that 60% of people worldwide have leaky gut. Permeability problems in their gut, so
which is a huge problem. That means toxins and foodstuffs go into the bloodstream. They also go into your brain. That causes leaky brain. And Pete, how many people? I think it's also 1 in 6 people has depression or anxiety, like mental illness, or it might be more than that actually. 1 billion worldwide. I have the statistics here. 1 in 8.
That's if there's 8 billion people.
Yeah,
in the
people
world.
are now saying there are 7 billion people. You might have noticed that when people share the news and all that, they talk about 7 people worldwide, 7 billion people worldwide, right?
But leaky gut is connected to all other chronic health issues, and even autoimmune problems, which
is also on the rise, isn't it?
It is on the rise, but that's because they don't know what's causing it. It's called an autoimmune disease. But it's the body just not making, the cells not making energy properly that create those cells, so they're not working.
Actually, so anyway, cut a long story short, Peter has pretty much all the answers. Even if he doesn't have all the answers, he would have 95% of the answers that you're looking for.
And bring your questions. If I don't know, I'll say I don't know.
That's the reason why we open the doors, because we want people to have an opportunity to look at their own blood. It is an absolute game changer. You get so much respect for your own body, because you really are a walking miracle. And the body is smart. It's not trying to kill itself like what people may, or what you might feel like that on the inside, what's wrong with me? It's simply because you're not getting the nutrients that you need. And then there is also like too much toxicity going on, because some of your pathways are probably blocked. So Pete looks under the bonnet of the car like a good technician, and he can pinpoint exactly what's going on, and that's what he will be sharing on Sunday. I will put the link below the video, so go and check out the link. And I will be in the background making sure everyone is feeling comfortable. And there will be a delicious morning tea as well. So it will be a very interactive morning. We've done these before. We used to run these classes in the winter last year. They were incredibly popular. And bring all your answers. Doesn't matter.
Questions.
Question. There's no such thing as a silly question, right? You're better off getting relief from all your problems. Even if Peter doesn't know, he will tell you. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening and being part of our community. I'll go ahead now and post the article, because it's only a few more days to enroll.
Hope to see you on Sunday.
And we hope to see you on Sunday. If you can't come on Sunday, I will put in a link as well for you to look at the full health audit, which is like a 2-hour consultation that Peter does with you one-on-one.
Caleb also does them, so if you can't get in with me, Caleb does the same thing.
He's very experienced. You may know Caleb from the fermenting workshops, and Caleb is really also the gut health guru as well. So I'll put in a link for that as well, so you can finally get the help that you deserve. And we hope that you stay warm and enjoy the winter, this and have time to rest and relax. All right, is there anything else, Peter, that we forgot?
Oh,
There's lots more, of course.
There are quite a few statistics we had there to tell you, but it doesn't matter. But
well, like, it does matter because
fatty liver is non-alcoholic fatty liver is certainly on the rise, and 4 and 5 year olds are being diagnosed with it these days. And I'll go into that on Sunday as well, which will answer questions why that's on the increase. But
it says 1.5 billion people, 1.5 billion with people have non-alcoholic fatty liver. I like statistics, obviously. And then mental illness, 1 billion people. And Peter and I, we've had mental illness ourselves in the past because our digestion wasn't working, but we are fully recovered and we've been feeling great for decades now. And then, of course, autoimmune diseases, it says like 800 million worldwide, and also
it's probably more than that.
Which
I'd
is
say,
all like the statistics are shocking, and that's why Peter and I are always busy as well at the clinic. And then 1 in 3, every 3 seconds, somebody's diagnosed with diabetes, and which is also horrendous.
David had been to the doctor with his problems, and his bloods were average. They were. Yeah, and he got we'll wait and see. But he was sick of waiting and seeing because he just didn't feel good. So, less than 2 months down the track, he was feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then his colleagues also remarked, what are you on? We want to be on what you're on. So that is always really good feedback as well. So just so remember, it's not natural for your body to feel sick, to have aches and pains and be lethargic, and we can turn that around. So we're here to help you. So check out the article that I'm going to spend some time posting now.
There'll be a link there in that article to book in.
Great.
For the 3-hour masterclass on Sunday.
Great. Thank you for listening, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.